Hi, welcome to Victory IAS 2-year current affairs rapid revision series and to the another session on national issues. Previously in last classes we have discussed child issues and child marriage and employment issues. In this video we will start with a new topic, that is women issues. What are the women issues going to happen in inside India? First of all, in that topic too, we will discuss what are the crimes happening in India against women. Okay. The first thing is law on acid attacks. Law on acid attacks. Okay. So we have seen several acid attacks are happening in India. In news also, in regularly day to day basis we can see if any girl reject a boy in a love proposal, they are going to pour acid on her. So like that, a Delhi girl also, 17-year-old Delhi girl also have been attacked by acid recently in Delhi. So how to handle these type of issues? How the government is taking measures to stop these type of issues? Let us discuss here now. So if we go into the background of the topic, according to National Crime Records Bureau data, there are around 150 such cases recorded in 2019. Means they are releasing the reports how many such events are happening in a year in India. Okay, 150 happened in 2019, 105 in 2020, 102 in 2021. Means averagely minimum 100 acid attacks are happening all over India. Okay, so West Bengal UP stands for 50% of all such cases. Means highest are happening from West Bengal and UP only, Uttar Pradesh only. In that they carry 50% of all cases. But what is happening? The police treat this uh, crime as a petty crime. They don't see it as a serious crime. Yeah, acid attack is nothing but a murder. Means if a girl face is spoiled, her organs are bad, means it is like murder only to her. But police won't see in that direction. They just file the case on charge sheet, but conviction rate stood at only 20%. Means out of every 100 acid attacks, only 90 attacks are going up to police station. Means 10 acid attacks are privately handled by mediator or by arbitration, or parents are speaking and solving the issue. We don't know, but only are 90 are going till police station. Out of that 90 also, only 20 conviction rate, 20 being punished, gone fine or imprisonment. Others are living like that. So in 2015, instead of punishing the culprit, they want to stop the crime at all. That's why the Ministry of Home Affairs issued advisory to all states to ensure speedy justice. So to ensure speedy justice in cases of acid attacks by expediting prosecution. Okay, so under this they brought a new law on acid attacks, so that instead of punishing the culprit, priorly they will prevent acid sales in the market. So until 2013, acid attacks were not treated as separate crimes. Already I told you, the police treat this acid attack as a petty case. That's why they do not take serious, so that the culprit will be roaming outside only. After attacking one girl, again he will go to another girl. So however, acid attacks were put under a separate section of 326A of the IPC and made punishable with a minimum imprisonment of 10 years, which is extendable to life. Means lifetime means 14 years with a fine. The law also have provisions for punishment for denial of treatment to victims or police officers refusing to register an FIR. Means sometimes what happen, if a acid attack victim was went to hospital, the doctor says that after filing the complaint only we will treat you. Otherwise we don't treat you because it is a criminal case. So like that also happen. If timely treatment is not done, the face will spoil more. The victim will be suffer more. But the doctors don't understand this. And even police officers, if the person is influential, the person who attacked with the acid is influential, they reject to refuse to register a FIR. So the government strictly prohibit this. It directed the doctors and police officers to immediately treat the patient, treat the victim, and file a police complaint. So denial of treatment can lead to imprisonment of up to 1 year. Suppose a doctor rejected treatment to a acid attack patient victim, then he will be imprisoned for a 1 year. And delinquency of duty by police officer is punishable by imprisonment of up to 2 years. Means police officer will get punishment of 2 years if he rejects to file a case on acid attack victim. Okay, the law on regulation of acid sales. They also released law on regulation of acid sales. Instead of punishing the criminal, the doctor, the police officer, instead they stopped selling acid in market. Okay, in 2013, the SC took cognizance of acid attacks and passed an order on regulation of sales of corrosive substances. As a result, MHA issued an advisory to all states how to regulate acid sales and framed model prison possession and sale rules under Poison Act 1919. So, following this, the Ministry of Home Affairs also given advisory on to states how to regulate these acid sales under Model Poison Possession and Sale Rules and Poison Act 1919. These two acts are applicable to those who want to sell acid now onwards. So, according to MHA directions and model rules, over the counter sale of acid is not allowed unless seller maintains a logbook or register. So, if you see, suicide attempts are increasing nowadays in society. So, what they will do, the medical people is not allowed to sell sleeping pills outside to customers without doctor. In the same way, the sailor maintains a logbook or register of how much acid he is having. Sold the acid for industrial purpose only, to use for physical or chemistry side industries only. He is giving not to individual patients. He is giving to prove that one he has to maintain one logbook or register. The sale is also made only when buyer produce a photo ID to prove that he or she is above 18 years of age. And even whatever the buyer is there, he must be above the age of 18 years, then only the acid will be given, otherwise it will not be given. Sailors are required to declare all stock of acid with concerned SDM, and SDM can confiscate the stock and impose a fine of rupees 50,000 for breach of directions. If these directions are breached, they will get a fine of 50,000 from the SDM of the city. Okay, educational institutions, research laboratories, hospitals, etc., are required to keep and store acid to maintain a register of usage of acid. So even medical research institutes, hospitals also must maintain the stock register. Otherwise, illegally they can't use on anyone acid like that. Okay, even they can misuse the acid also. Hospitals can misuse the acid illegally, uh, burning some unwanted dead bodies. Okay, the MHA asked states to frame their own rules based on model rules as a matter fell under purview of states. Okay, victim compensation and care. So, in case after taking this many measures, also, if the acid attack happened, what are the measures to take? Okay, based on SC direction, MHA asked states to sure acid attack victims are paid compensation of at least 3 lakhs rupees 1 lakh within 15 days and 2 lakh within 2 months thereafter by concerned state government and union territory. Means the acid attack victim must get 3 lakh rupees within 15 days, 1 lakh rupee, and 2 months, within 2 months 2 lakh rupees for treatment, etc. Okay, to provide free treatment to acid attack victims in any hospital, public or private. Apart from providing free treatment, also they are providing 3 lakh rupees as a compensation because their phase was lost. To earmark 1 to 2 beds in private hospital for treatment of underprivileged victim of acid attacks. If a poor girl was attacked by acid, she must get 1 to 2 beds in private hospitals. To extend social integration programs to victims for all, which NGOs should be funded to look after their rehabilitative requirements. So after the acid attack, for rehabilitation means to come out of the trauma, to come out of the psychological depression, the NGOs must help the victim. How did above help in prevention? So all these regulations, how they help in prevention of acid attacks, let us see here. The regulation on acid sales largely help in tracking the accused, not so much in prevention. But what is happening, just they are stopping the sales, but they can't stop, they can't expect in at what time, in which place acid attack is going to happen. So then they can't stop. That is a problem here. Social attitudes are changing, and the focus of the police in dealing with crimes against women is expected to cause a deterrence. Even police also, they often concentrate on national security, other wings, terrorism, and VIP security, border security, etc. things, but they don't take this acid attacks against women as a major crime. That is a concern here. Okay, what are the shortcomings? What are the limitations in this scheme means the implementation of regulations is not very strict, and acid is still easily available in many places. Despite all these regulations, illicitly, illegally also some people sell acid. Okay, the Shakti Criminal Laws Maharashtra Amendment Act 2021. So Maharashtra is having an act for acid attacks, that is Shakti Criminal Law. Under this, in case of acid attacks, punishment has been enhanced to minimum of 15 years and extended to remainder of natural life of the perpetrator along with fine. Means if a person attacked with acid on a girl, he will get minimum 15 years of imprisonment and total life and a fine also. The bail in cases of acid attacks, rape, gang rape can be decided only by session court and high court. Bail can't be decided by district court, only the sessions court, high court can decide the bail. Grant of anticipatory bail in such cases also been prohibited. Means bail also prohibited in such heinous crimes. It is very heinous crime, so anticipatory bail also not happen in this case. Okay, so there are crimes of passion, and majority of cases the accused is not even thinking about the consequences. So even sometimes illiterate boys will be there. Suppose a girl rejected his love proposal, immediately they go with an acid and attack on the girl, but they don't know the consequences, how the government is going to take this, how they are the government is going to treat this crime, how he will be punished, the consequences they don't know. That is the main problem here. So the key to solving this problem will always remain in social awareness. Means awareness should be given in schools also. It is not, humanity wise, it is not a good thing to pour acid on any girl. That should be provided in the schools. And Feroz Cave. It is a cave and community in India set up by Chow Foundation and run by survivors of acid attacks. The cave aims to increase awareness of acid attacks and empower acid attack survivors. There is also a Sheroz Cave. It is a cave and community, means like a rehab under Chow Foundation. It gives awareness to and acid attacks, and it is run by survivors of acid attacks. Suppose a girl missed escaped from acid attack, she is going to work in this foundation. Following the attacks, some women rarely went outside, in part due to shame attached to their physical appearance. So after the face being spoiled by acid attack, some women even feel shame to go outside. Even you can see a documentary on lion acid attack is there in Netflix. There you can check one Delhi girl was heinously attacked by acid from some boy. Then she start fighting for herself. That documentary is available. You can see, by that you will understand how much pain, how much um, this punishment will causes to the victim after a acid attack. Multiple, so they will have, some women endured multiple surgeries, and they often struggle to find employment after their face was spoiled. They are unable to find employment. Furthermore, they sometimes deal with family community pressure. They stay silent on their attacks, so sometimes they don't even reveal outside who made attack on her, because of society pressures or family pressures. um, some people feel they it is shame on them if they say outside someone attacked on them with acid. Okay, sharehouse hangout grant women a place to find acceptance, community, and a means of income. This Chow Foundation, in name of Sharehouse Hangout, has given granted a woman place to find acceptance. Means first of all, she has to accept herself for face after this attack, and she must live with peace and patience with other people. So community and means of income, how she can survive herself, all these things will be given in Shero's hangout of Chow Foundation. Okay, this is all about acid attack, friends. Hope you like the video. For many videos like this on our channel, please do like, share, subscribe.